Hi, this is Ed Watkins, your host for LHTV. Today I'm here with David Pepper, who is Senior Vice President for Global Development for Choice Hotels. Thanks for being here, David.
Thank you for having me.
Good.
Appreciate it.
David, tell us a little bit about Choice's global growth opportunities.
Well, we have 6,000 hotels worldwide. 1,100 of those are actually outside the United States. We're actually the largest franchisor in Japan, Scandinavia, Brazil, Australia already. And we foresee that 1,100, that we can easily double that number probably in the next 5 to 10 years. In the short term, probably Europe is our focus. We already have 500 hotels in Europe, so we have a pretty good presence already on the continent. And it's a very mature market in regards to franchising and hotels. So there's a vast amount of independent hotels that are ripe for conversions. And a great example is the United Kingdom. We have 40 hotels already in the United Kingdom, and Intercontinental already has 250. Yeah. So you can see it's a huge opportunity for us, Europe, UK specifically. In the long term, India and China are definitely going to be long-term opportunities for us. India is almost like the 1950s in the United States. You're starting to see the highways being built. There's huge opportunities for new construction hotels, kind of like what Kemmons Wilson did with Holiday Inn, even Stuart Bainham did with Quality Inn here in the 50s. So we see that as a huge opportunity. And also for us, we can take advantage because we do have a huge Indian franchisee base here in the States. And a lot of them are now looking to go back to India and develop. And they already are aware of our brands, are comfortable with us. And so it's a great opportunity for us, especially because they're looking to get more into the mid-scale since there's such a lack of product in the mid-scale market there in India.
Sure. What about here domestically?
Domestically right now, especially with this environment, we're very excited about the Ascend Collection. We launched that just a few years ago, and it's really taken off. We feel that there's a lot of hotels, a lot of independent hotels that were built in the heyday, mostly in urban markets where Choice doesn't have a lot of product. And a lot of them felt that they can get away without a brand. They built these independent hotels, they figured they use the internet. Now this downturn has hit and they're really hurting, especially the urban markets where they're down 30–40%. So now they're really looking for a distribution system. So with the Ascend Collection, we allow these hotels to maintain their independent identity, but allow them to tap into our distribution system. And again, most of these hotels are in urban markets where Choice just doesn't have a lot of product. You don't see a lot of Comfort Inns built. For instance, in Chicago, we had one hotel with 100 rooms. Because you're just not going to, the rates and the development costs are so high, you're not going to see a lot of mid-market hotels built. So we have a lot of eyeballs, a lot of people going to choicehotels.com, a lot of people going to our 800 number looking to book rooms in these urban markets where we just don't have a lot of product. So this Ascend Collection is really allowing these hotels to tap into our distribution system.
Can you update us on Cambria Suites?
We're out there acquiring lands and sites that we feel are 50–60% discounts that we'll sit and we'll land bank them for a little while until the market comes back, and then we'll provide them to developers to build in the future with a very low cost basis for them, because we'll sell it at our cost for them in the future to build a Cambria, which we think will help set ourselves up for the future and also create some great return on investment propositions for these developers. But again, the product is great. It's ramping up well. We're getting our fair share. We're now hitting our fair share in less than a year. We'd like to see that quicker, but again, we feel like we're doing pretty well with the brand.
Why do developers continue to look to Choice Hotels as a franchise vehicle?
Well, we're one of the largest franchisors in the world. And really they come after our distribution system. Our central reservation system still contributes over 1/3 of each hotel's revenue. And our Choice Privileges, our frequency program has already hit 10 million members, and we just started it in 10 years, so we're pretty late into the game. But it's already providing over 1/4 of each hotel's business. And also we have a family of value-oriented brands that are well segmented in the marketplace. That are very well known, and also Choice is a very stable financial company. So developers know that when they get into business with Choice Hotels, they're a very stable company that they know they're going to be there for the long term for them.
Thanks for taking the time.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Good. This is Ed Watkins, your host for LHTV.